Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Well, today I thought we would have some fun making some ATC cards. And it's just kind of a spur of the moment type thing. I hadn't planned it, but these have been sitting on my desk. These were from a masterboard, and I had created some ATCs using these in a previous video. And I got thinking about, it was a pretty nice day today, very, very cold. The wind is extremely cold. And I just got thinking about people traveling, south and heading to Florida. Even though it's cold down there, you really kind of have to go down to Key West to really feel the heat. But then I remembered that I had some really fun Flamingo stickers. And I purchased these online. And this is a flower and bird collection. And you can get anything like this from a number of vendors that if you use AliExpress or Temu or one of them, you should be able to find something like this. And this is the back, so when you receive them, you can see all the different types of little flamingos and the designs. I love flamingos. I just think they're a beautiful bird. So I wanted to use these. And then I thought, because this background, as you can tell, is pretty, I think it's quite busy. I wanted something that was really bright and festive to go on it. So I then pulled, and I don't know why I pulled this. I pulled my cacti book. This is a golden guide, and in here they have all different pictures of cactus and the different varieties and such, and I love the floral pictures in here. So I pulled some pages out and I cut out some of the floral images. This one here was a full one, and I pretty much cut that in half. That kind of goes like that. And I only wanted to use half, and I wanted to use the other half on another ATC. So once I had my two images, I thought, well, it's still kind of plain. And I remembered that I have stamps that I purchased that I haven't used in a while. And I thought just some, numbers and whatever. So I will show you the stamps that I use. But first I want to thank everyone for joining me today. So you can kind of see what I'm going to be doing. And well, you're going to actually see what I'm going to be doing because we're making the ATCs. So if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you stick around. If you've never made an ATC card before. I'm going to put all the specs down in the description. But I would love to have you stick around. Let me know if you're new. Let me know if you've stopped by. Just say hi, leave a comment, whatever. For all my gals and gents that watch me on a regular basis, thank you. And a big thank you to my gals over on my Patreon. So I want to show you the stamps. I'm going to put these over here. I have a whole array of stamps. And these I've already kind of popped out because I used them on these here. And this one goes in over here like that. This is Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous. And this is Field Notes CMS 396. All right. And this sheet has all really cool stamps on it. You get quite a few. So I have that one. I have this Stampers Anonymous, which I won't use because this is all airmail and stuff. I'm going to set that aside. This one I may use. This is Eccentric CMS 448. And there's some fun pieces, you're going to need little stamps because these ATCs are small. So you're going to want little ones. So those are my two stamp sets that I have pulled out that I will use on these. Okay. So I'm just going to turn these over because of the glare. So yeah, on this one here, I stamped and then I did a little tiny bit of mark making around the edges and the sides. And again, just for the sake of time, I went and I cut everything out. I already have my flamingos pulled. I'll just need to pull whatever stamps I want to use. But I just want to show you how easy it is to make these. And these are really fun if you want to do like a mass make, or you want to just send them to someone to cheer them up or say hello. So I have a little sticker here. And normally, I may just, depending on the style or whatever, I may stamp ahead. But this one here, I'm just going to play with these. And I think I do want that up there like that. You can make them any way, put them on any way you want. But I kind of like this here coming down, almost like a little umbrella or something over the flamingo. And then what I do is I like to stamp before I put all my stickers down. So I am going to pick some numbers or something here that I kind of like this 4.5. That might be kind of fun. 1913. And don't be afraid to use the same stickers. I like this 6.25 as well. Don't be afraid to use the same stamps. I think I said stickers. The same stamps if you're doing quite a few of the ATCs, because a lot of times what gals do is they will send them out to different people. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to stamp this one right down here. There, isn't that cute? So I hope everybody is doing well. I might be able to chat with you a little bit more, give you an update as to what's going on. It's been a while since I've had a chance really to chat, only for the fact that I've been doing the collage art and things like that. I actually have a timer going behind me. I don't know if you can hear the tick, 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 tick of it. I'm hoping you can't. I put it on my carpet. But I've been spending a lot of time at work. And it's funny because my husband and I just got done doing the dishes. And he said, "Do you want to go in and watch?" Oh gosh, the show. I can't remember the name of it. We just finished Landman with Billy Bob Thornton, and oh my gosh, I just loved that. I thought the writing in it was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. So now he wants to watch. We finished Yellowstone, and he wants to watch another one, a series. He really likes these series. And I said, I can and I will. I said, however, I want to get up. I've got to get upstairs and I want to make a video. He says, yeah. He goes, it's funny how that's working out for you. He says, because you used to get on me when I'd say, oh, I'm just going to go to the office for a minute, honey, and I'll be right back. And then I would be there for hours. He says, you left the house this morning. You said you just had to run to the office really quick. And he goes, you didn't get home until noon. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. But when I get there, I like working with everyone. And I got caught up on some things today. And we had to make phone calls and make some decisions. So I said, I know. And I go, I didn't have a chance to make my video. I started my video this afternoon, but again, work. I got called away from my son for work because we had to figure some things out. So I had to go over. He worked from home for the afternoon. I had to go over and see him. And then I just got off the phone with Jenny, our assistant, because we're giving a surprise baby shower to our assistant controller tomorrow. And she hasn't been feeling all that well. And I just wanted to make sure that we were still doing it tomorrow, because she could have this baby. She's not due till the beginning of February. But with the looks of her, she could have this baby any minute. And I wanted to do this little surprise shower for her. There's only 5 of us in the office that... but the last thing that I wanted to happen was wait until next week when she's feeling better. And then we find out that she's had to go to the hospital to deliver. So the reason my timer is going is because I have a cake. I'm baking a cake for her. And I've got to go to the quarry in the morning with my boys. So we're going to go to the quarry. And then I'm going to be home, come home around noon, wrap her presents really quick, frost the cake, and we have to be back at the office at 3:30. And then I can take a deep breath. So I'm up in my office. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 7:30, 7:45. But I figured I needed to bake the cake tonight. Okay. So that's how I mean, talk about multitasking. I'm constantly multitasking. Okay, so I'm tempted to put another little bit of sticker, maybe right here, just to fill this area up here. And I think I'm still going to use just a little tiny bit of that. And I think that's good. So we have that one. And I was trying to get, it's been so cold. I mean, brutally cold, the wind out at the quarry. And we have a lot of guys. Okay, now this one here, this is pretty full, isn't it? So because I have this sweet little head here, I'll most likely put the flamingo here. I don't know if I want this here or if I want to... I think I'm going to put it here because I really want those petals. I can even move it up a little bit and cut them off. I could put it like that. And then I'm going to put that over like that, okay? All right, so we have that there, and I want to stamp. Let's see here. I could do a little bit bigger one, maybe up in this. I could do an Agent 1929. Or I have this figure 1, 2, 3, the larger one there. What's on this one? I've got little stars. They might be kind of cute. I could do Ticket up there. This is cute. Let's do this one. So I think Ticket would fit nicely right up there. And then what's the other one that I saw that I said? Oh, the stars. I could do these cute little stars. I know I started to tell you something too, and now my mind has kind of gone blank. I could do the stars there. That'll be cute. So this I'm going to stamp off. Put that there. We're going to do the Ticket up here. my boys just celebrated their 27th birthday. My husband's was in the beginning of the month. My sons just celebrated theirs, their 27th. And then my birthday's the end of the month. So it's like Christmas all over again. But for their birthday, I asked them what they wanted. They always get to pick their birthday dinner, of course. I asked them what they wanted. And there was 3 things. And I said, okay, how about Mexican? Mexican wasn't on the list. But I just thought, I've been watching, I've kind of been binge watching Joanna Gaines, the Magnolia Table, her cooking show. And she made some spinach, onions, and garlic enchiladas in a white cream sauce using Monterey Jack cheese. It was so good. And I'm like, oh man, I want to make that. So I sent a picture to my one son. I'm like, how about this? He's like, oh man, Mom. He's like, yeah, I'd really like to try that. I'd really like to have that. So I made that last night. I made Mexican rice and beans, which was delicious. And then I made these enchiladas. Oh, man. They were so good. The boys really liked them. And then today we finished them off. We all sat down and had them for lunch. They were, oh, so yummy. And they were actually, I mean, pretty easy to make. I'm like, if Joanna Gaines can make these, I can definitely pull it off and do it. But I had to turn her show on, and I had to keep going back and forth. Ah, come on, Barbie. From the family room to the kitchen to make them. I wrote the recipe down and everything, but I had to, I wasn't quite sure on a few things, so, but it was fun. Okay. There, so there is that one. I've backed these all on a plain, like a little pink, and then I'll put my Nellie and Ruth on the back. But isn't that a cute one? All right, we have 2 more. Okay, so I have, let's see, I have this one here. But I may not use that one on there. That's pretty. I have those flamingos, and then I have these flamingos. And I think I want to put these there because they show up a lot better on this background here. Aren't they cute? Then I have this flower. And this is really pretty subtle. Maybe I will, let's turn this. Maybe I can put this up here like that. I like just having the flamingo's head up there. And maybe I could put this flower. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this in half. And I'm going to put 1/2 down here and maybe a half up there. And I think that might work out. And then maybe we can do some fun little mark making on these. Whoops. There, I like that. And And then we can have the little flamingo up here. I'll do a little stamp, and then we can do some mark making on this one. So I'd like to do a larger, I can do definitely a larger stamp there, maybe a bigger number or something. We have 4.5, we have the 3. We have the number 3 here. Let's see what's over here. I also have something like this, the specimen. I could put that there. That might work out really well. Let's do that. Let's get this specimen here. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I was going to say that because it's been so cold here, I have to get this out. I use this little thingamabob here to kind of get this out. There we go. Because it's been really cold here, we have guys that work out in the quarry in this cold all day long because we saw large square boulders out of the side of the mountain, and they are out. When I say they're outside, they are outside all day. And we have 2 female drillers, and they're outside all day. So I was going to, which I'm going to have to wait and do it on Monday or Tuesday of next week, because the bakery, we were going to bring some boxed coffee out to them tomorrow, and I need 6 dozen donuts from our bakery. And of course, when I called today, they need, and of course they do, they need 24 hours notification so that their baker can get everything ready. I don't know, I thought I could just go tomorrow and pick them up. So we won't be doing that tomorrow. We'll be doing that one day next week. But I got to get my order in because it's been so cold. And it's just nice to let the guys know that they're appreciated, and you can say thank you all you want to them forever, which they appreciate, but sometimes it is those little things that really matter. You know, the hot coffee and donuts. And in the summertime when it's really, really, really hot, we get Mr. Dingaling. We get the ice cream truck to come in. And, oh, they love that. But it's, you try to do what you can do without you know, going overboard. But okay, we'll put that there. But it's fun to surprise them. They had one of the managers wanted to have a pizza party because the guys were doing really good. So we got pizza for the guys a few weeks back. That was a nice surprise. They liked that. Let our manager take all his ideas, so he's taking credit, which doesn't bother me. I like it when the guys want to help the other employees, and they show, that's a good, nice way for them to show their appreciation. Okay. All right, we'll let that dry a minute. And then I did get my little, I have my little brayer here. And I'm just going to put that down. Isn't that cute? And I think maybe up here I will put a little number. I I think I had one that went up and down. And maybe not. That's too big. Yeah, I don't think I have a tiny. We'll do a little mark making around here. Maybe we'll use some white. Okay, now I have these sweet little flamingos. This is a flower that I cut from a corner page. Obviously, you can tell that. So this is going to have to go onto a corner like this. And I'm going to take some of this white off right here. And as you know, there's different ways to fussy cut. You can keep white on, or you can bring it right down. I'm going to bring that right down. And I'm going to take some of this green off right around here. Get that off around here. There. All right, so we're going to put that on there. I'm going to put this down on here first because, where's my glue? And I do want to make a note on my glue here. I get asked all the time the glue that I use. It's Art Glitter Designer Adhesive. It's permanent, water-based, non-toxic, and it dries acid-free. I do like it. A lot of people notice the fine tip on it, which is finicky. You do really have to do maintenance on this and keep that tip clean from clogging. And once you put something down, you just have to understand it's not coming back up. Once it's down, it's down. And I do have another glue, which I really like too, that was gifted to me. The Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. And that has the fine tip as well. And this works very, very well. I kind of saved that for my better projects. Not that this isn't a better project, but I kind of like using that in my collage art. It just has a whole different, doesn't make my paper pucker or anything like that. And sometimes this art glitter glue, you can see the lines when I put it on my magazine paper. I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to put that there because I think that will look really cute there. Put that right there. All right. Okay, just stamping that on. And then let's get these. Let's see, these guys are going to go. I think right here. Right here like that. And I think I'm just going to kind of leave this one a little plain. I'm not going to do too much stamping. So that's really all that's going on in my world. I hope you all are doing really well. I'm trying to keep up on all the wildfires out in California, which just breaks my heart for everybody that has lost a home. Oh my gosh, a loved one. It really is devastating. It's just horrific. But after a while, it's like, I just kind of check in once in a while because it's so heartbreaking. All right, so we have that. Now I think what I'm going to do, I think I will do another little stamp down here. I kind of like this round one, just to go off to the side like I have been. Put that there like that. And I'm just trying to be careful so I don't get it on the shiny part. There we go. And I think I'll do one more up here. There. Okay, that's good. And then I'll do a little one up here. Okay, just something about that little round stamp on the edges. I think it just adds enough. All right, so now I'm going to take my top and put that on my VersaFine. I'm going to take my little pen, and I'm just using, and this is the Paper Studio. I'm not sure where I got these. And I am just going to do a little bit of mark making. Oh, there goes my, I gotta go take my cake out of the oven. All right, and I think that's all I'm going to do for that right there. Just that little tiny bit of mark making. I don't think it needs any more. And then on this one, I'm going to do little lines like stitching. That one. That one. And then we will come down here. Okay, all right. Okay, so these are done. I think that's enough mark making. I think it's just perfect. And these are going to be mailed out. I'm going to keep one for myself. And then these are going to be mailed, which I think will be, they're going to brighten somebody's day. I get a little bit more glue here. I can. See, that's what I'm talking about with these tips. You really have to keep them clean and you have to keep things orderly. There we go. I just don't want to rip that little petal off there. Okay, all right. So this has the mark making on it. This one here has mark making and the stamps. And I think these flamingos are so sweet. And then we have, where's the other one? This one has all the little stamping on it with the stars. This one here has, look at that little flamingo. And then we have this one. And then we have this one with a little bit of mark making on it. And I think, oh, this one here I did as well. Just a little tiny bit, just a smidgen on that yellow. But I think these came out very, very cute. And again, these are so easy to make. Easy art, quick, simple. They can brighten up your day. They can brighten up anybody's day. And I just think that they should definitely be on your to-do list to make, and just have fun, experiment, get out your stamps that you haven't used in a while. Perfect for a junk journal, perfect, like I said, to send out in Happy Mail. You can make little tags for them. Just create. That's all that anybody wants you to do, is just create. Put a smile on your face while you put a smile on someone else's. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I wish you all a blessed day. Stay warm if you're in a cold climate. Stay dry if you're in a wet climate. And if you're in a sunny climate, make sure you use that sunscreen. So I will see you in my next video, and I want to thank everybody for joining me today at my craft desk. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.